Hi everybody and welcome to another video about Topeka, Kansas. Today we're going to take a driving tour around the exterior of the Westridge Mall. It is not defunct, it is still operational and it is lovely inside. It's being very well maintained. I will also take a brief tour inside quickly to show you what they do have available for your shopping choices. So I've entered the Westridge Shopping Center and I came in off of Wanamaker, the main shopping area. And as you see straight ahead, there is a Dillards, and there are two anchor stores left here. A Dillards and a JCPenney, which is over here. And the JCPenney actually still has a salon in it if you need that. As I cut across the parking lot, you can see there is in the distance, there is a Kirkland's, and I'm going to drive a little closer, see if we can get a better view of it. There's a Kirkland's and a Doughboy's Pizza Parlor and a store called Discovery Mall of Kansas. They remind me of a knockoff of a Nebraska Furniture Mart. They are, I believe, in the old Macy's. They're just a two-story furniture store, and they don't sell electronics or appliances. So here's the front of Kirkland's. Here's an entrance to the mall that is still open that people can access. And then there is the big furniture mall of Kansas. It was formerly, it's called Discovery Furniture. Discovery Furniture was the furniture store that used to be at 10th and Wanamaker, and I believe they just expanded and took over this portion of the mall. And they're nice, a little pricey, like I said, no appliances or electronics, so you'll have to go somewhere else if you need those kind of items. This is one side of the mall. I'm going to go around the back side of the mall and show you how that looks. Or it's not even the back side, it's more like 17th Street. If you look in the distance, there are some stanchions set up around the Furniture Mall of Kansas, and that's for probably the farmers market that comes on Saturdays right now from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it's nice that they're trying to use the mall parking lot for different businesses and to encourage people to come to the mall. I'll show you around the front that they also have a nursery that's coming here to the mall area so that people can now buy flowers and plants. One thing about Furniture Mall of Kansas is they do have a lot of mattress. They're called the mattress headquarters. They have every kind of mattress you could probably want, which is probably a good thing in this area. So again, there's not a lot of shopping here. So I'm approaching a back end of the Furniture Mall of Kansas. Obviously, you can only get in through the front way. I believe this entrance is closed, and there are no mall entrances from the Furniture Mall out into the main mall because they closed that off during COVID. They opted not to open that up again just because it just wasn't necessary. And here's another entrance to the mall that you can actually go in through. So there are quite a few openings to get into the Westridge Mall. And they were opened in 1988, and basically they caused the demise of the White Lakes Mall that was on Topeka Boulevard, which is more east of here. And they had opened in the 60s, and this opened in the 80s, and Wanamaker basically became the main shopping district in Topeka. And here's the entrance that you can get off from 17th Street, and here's Caw Valley greenhouses. They come in the summer and they are really nice. They have beautiful plants, beautiful flowers. And as you can see, this is where you can also enter into Dillard's. There is a mall entrance over here. Petland Furniture has a big sign letting you know that they're still open in the mall. we're going to take a tour of the mall, and I'll show you what exactly the inside looks like and whether it's someplace that you would want to go shopping, and if you find it a comfortable, enticing place, because it is pretty empty. They're maintaining it, but the stores there are really not geared towards adults, more towards the young teenagers, and so that's why I'll go in and I'll show you what the mall looks like on the interior side. So they have in the entrance of the mall what's going to be happening at Westridge Mall. So Saturdays, again, they have the Bread Basket Farmers Market from 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. They're going to have a children's consignment sale by Dillards on the lower level. The Caw Valley Greenhouse will be here through mid-June, and it just says be on the lookout for some other fun events coming this summer. So you can get to Dillards, we'll let you out into the mall. There's just a few stores here. So we're inside the Westridge Mall, and here's one JCPenney entrance that you definitely cannot get into. So I was telling you how you cannot access everything in the mall. And here's a whole bunch of empty stores that are not being used on the second floor. So in the distance you can see there's a storefront that does job coaching. There's somebody who's using this space basically to advertise his photography. So he doesn't have a photography studio here. And then there's a mobile repair. And the food court is pretty much defunct except for teriyaki gourmet. That's it as far as food goes in the food court. There is a Bath and Body Works downstairs. I will go downstairs, but both escalators here and on the other side of there are not operating. So this escalator over here is closed off, so they don't have them all working, and there is a Francesca's, and there's an icing, and I think there's a Claire's possibly somewhere still open, or maybe it's just the icing that's left open. But there is a Francesca's. Again, they're more for young kids, young people, not for adults. Like I said, they have a lot of young kids stores here. They have a Torrid, and they have a Hot Topic, they have a Spencer's, Zoomies, and down in the distance you can see the Furniture Mall, Kansas. The entranceway is closed. Over here is the Sotheby's, so it's still open. The coffee shop Barnaby's is closed right now. So here's the Journeys, and here's a JCPenney entryway that is open. And then I see an elevator sign in the distance. There seems to be a little kids playland down there, and it doesn't seem to be closed off, and there's just nobody in there with any kids of any kind. And just one gentleman sitting down around the chairs. So I just ordered a white tea, bubble tea from this place Barnabas, Cafe Barnabas, and we'll see how that tastes. It's a little different than what I'm used to getting in Texas, maybe, but it should be fine. So I'm outside of the Westridge Mall. I went inside and I tried to take a few videos, and I did get some, but then the security guards were like, you're not supposed to take videos. And I was like, well, whatever. And all the shops there were pretty empty. Nobody was with shopping bags. All of them are kid-related stores, like, again, Zoomies, Journeys, Maurice's, Torrid, Spencer's, Icing, Claire's, K Jewelers, there's a Lens Crafters, but nobody really is buying anything unless they're maybe in Petland. There seem to be a lot of people in there, and there may be people in Dillards or JCPenney, but other than that, I saw nobody really with bags or in any of the stores. So that's my tour of the Westridge Mall. Hope you enjoyed it. Give you a good idea of what to expect if you come to Topeka.